Hello, we are Moscone, and our game, Remembering Diane, is an original short-form narrative game where players step into the shoes of the titular Diane, a woman who is in the early stages of Alzheimer's disease, as she and her husband Harold do a memory exercise prescribed by her doctor. The game is heavily narrative-driven while incorporating a light puzzle-solving mechanic. Harold gives Diane a keepsake of some sort from a trip they took together, but because of Diane's illness, she is unable to recognize these objects right away. By asking questions, more and more of the object is revealed until the player can match it to a spot on the map that represents the location they got it from. What makes our game unique is that whether the player guesses correctly or not, the narrative proceeds just the same. This represents the idea that people suffering from Alzheimer's have good days and bad days. A player that gets all the puzzles correct will see Diane experience a good day, while players that don't solve the puzzles correctly will see Diane having a bad day. Either way, both players will get a look into the mind of someone who is grieving themselves as they lose their memory. Remembering Diane was created by a multidisciplinary team with various backgrounds and talents. Sam Beeman and Levy Smith were the artists and created images and objects that evoke nostalgia and warmth. Josh Temple and Aaron Green were the programmers who used Ink, a third-party narrative scripting language, with Unity integration and crafted mechanics that allow players to have a resonant experience. Ryan Adams served as producer, keeping the team on track and organized. Finally, Johnny Glasson was the narrative designer who created the characters and wrote the script for the story, focusing on the idea that Alzheimer's is an incurable disease, but that it's important to make the best of the days you have. Remembering Diane is an emotional game, and we hope that our players have an emotional response to it. It's a short game, but we believe that in that short time, players will build a connection to Harold and Diane and empathize with their struggle.